your ankles. Hey,
For years, Gervonta "Tank" Davis looked unstoppable. The knockout power, the confidence, the star power, he had everything. But now, Tank's career is falling apart before our eyes. And it all goes back to one decision. The moment he parted ways with Calvin Ford, everything changed. At first, people thought it was just another business move. Fighters switch trainers all the time, right? But now, the impact of that decision is showing in full force. Tank has new people around him, a new coach, a new team. But what's missing? Accountability, discipline, leadership. Without Calvin Ford, Tank is spiraling. And if he doesn't make a drastic move soon, his career might already be over.
That's why I don't want to box anymore. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Let's be real. Calvin Ford wasn't just a trainer to Tank. He was like a second father. This man took a young, reckless kid from Baltimore and turned him into one of the most feared punchers in boxing. He built Tank from the ground up, teaching him discipline, keeping him in check, and making sure he never lost sight of what truly mattered. To Calvin Ford, Tank was still that little kid in the gym, hungry for greatness. But to his new team, Tank is a superstar. And that's the problem. Tank has a huge ego.
What do you make of Gervonta in all this picture? Like, can we see him get in the mix with you guys? Like, is that gonna happen?
He just needs to let go of his pride and ego. Just play business, bro. If you really want to fight us, that's how we make it happen.
Have you been seeing his tweets? Do you think he does?
We all want to fight each other. I think so. What happened? We're gonna go over here. But I think overall we're all gonna want to fight each other.
What were your thoughts on him saying that he's going to retire after this year?
I think that's just to keep everybody in the loop. You know, like how we are right now, we're all talking about it. So it's a strategy that I've used. It's a strategy that Fury's using right now. It's a strategy that's always been done, even Mayweather. So I think it's they got it. I think it's good, man. But hey, to everybody, stay tuned. We have a great year. Truthfully, we have a great 2025, a big one. Great fights, and even some of us being in the same card. So look forward to that.
These new trainers and camp members aren't checking him. They're treating him like a celebrity, not a fighter. Tank is smoking during camp.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page again?
Better tighten
Can they see my page now?
He has a fight coming up against Lamont Roach, and his team is letting him get away with it. You think Calvin Ford would have ever let that slide? Absolutely not.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weigh 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something, man, about the little weed video or whatever. Number one, we don't know what was in the joint. Could be weed, could be tobacco, could be something else. Number two, you don't know when the video was taken, so that could have been months ago. And number three, whatever it was, that shit probably got out of his system in 2.2 seconds because that man didn't hit shit. He puffed on that shit and started breathing out immediately, bro. My real weed smokers know. That's why the smoke was so white, bro. When you actually hit that shit and breathe it in and get it in your lungs to actually get high, the smoke don't come out that white, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think this shit funny.
And now, Tank's mentality is shifting. He's not the same hungry, disciplined fighter he once was. For the first time in his career, Tank is talking about retirement.
25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
He straight up announced that he's done after 2025. That's 1 year left in the sport. 1 year left before he walks away. The timing is crazy, because when did Tank ever talk about retirement before? Never. This all started after he split from Ford. Maybe if he had just stayed with Calvin, maybe if he had someone keeping him in check, we wouldn't be talking about Tank's career crumbling before our eyes.
Are you retiring?
With trash.
What changed?
What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got a spark today. Okay.
Let's talk about Lamont Roach.
Tank all day, baby. Tank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money goes forward. All right, guys. Right in the front, right here. Get the front rest there. Easy work, Tank. Come on, stand here, please. Right here. Shoulder to the face. Back to the camera in the back. Oh, in the back of the line.
This is the guy Tank is fighting next. But let's be real, nobody is excited for this fight. Why? Firstly, because no one really knows Lamont Roach. He doesn't have the same star power as Tank. Secondly, because they've already fought multiple times in the amateurs, and guess what? Tank beat him every single time. This fight is pointless. It's predictable. It's just another easy win for Tank when he should be chasing bigger names.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight for him.
Yeah, Roach is a solid fighter. He's technical, he's durable, and he's got decent fundamentals. But let's not pretend like he's on Tank's level.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations sometimes at will without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
Tank is one of the biggest knockout artists in the sport. And Roach? He doesn't have the power to keep Tank off him. So unless Tank shows up completely out of shape, smoking a blunt in between rounds, this fight is already decided. The real issue here? Why is Tank wasting his time? His career is already coming to an end. If he's serious about retiring soon, why not go out with a bang? Why not fight the biggest names possible?
I don't know Lamont Roach, but, you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and, but don't come and come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, Barry Big Bollocks and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over and then you fight for 15 million and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Uncle didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
If Tank wants to save his career, he can't just coast through his final fights. He needs a legacy fight, and there are plenty of killers waiting for him. Keyshawn has been calling Tank out for months. He's young, hungry, and undefeated. He's got the skills, the confidence, and the trash talk to make this a massive fight.
Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there we go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combinations.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah. Ooh.
He's a harder puncher.
And
And let's be honest, Keyshawn is the perfect kind of fighter to bring the best out of Tank. A fresh young star looking to make a name for himself? That's the kind of opponent Tank should be taking on.
Hey, a world title. But also, we're going to come back to Norfolk, man. So y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely going to be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
There is another name. Shakur versus Tank is a fight the world needs to see.
The fight has got to happen. There's no way the fight don't happen. The best of the best versus the best, and I can't wait for it.
What would happen between you and Gervonta?
I'm going to win, for sure, 100%. I think that a lot of people going to bet the other way, and a lot of people going to lose money, but the people who bet this way going to win.
Shakur's defense and technical mastery versus Tank's power and explosiveness. This is a chess match with nuclear weapons. But let's be real, Shakur's style could give Tank nightmares. And maybe that's why Tank hasn't been in a rush to take that fight.
Say, man, look, man. Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather. You sitting here beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you. Gervonta Tank Davis, let's make the fight happen, man. I'm tired of tweeting. I'm tired of talking about it. Stop ducking me and let's make the fight happen, man. Come on.
But if Tank really wants to do something insane before he retires, why not fight Floyd Mayweather? Think about it. The beef between Tank and Floyd has been building for years. At first, they were like father and son. Floyd helped build Tank's career, put him under the Mayweather Promotions banner, and helped him become a star. But then, it all fell apart. Tank wanted to be his own man. He wanted to escape Floyd's shadow. He wanted his own promotion, his own path.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this.
Deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
It's exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
And Floyd? He didn't like that. at all. Since their split, Floyd and Tank have constantly taken shots at each other. Floyd started hyping up new fighters to take Tank's spot. Tank started calling Floyd out for his ego and controlling ways. And now, what better way to settle things than in the ring? Floyd is still doing exhibitions, still staying in shape, and let's be real, a fight with Tank would be the biggest boxing event in years. Tank would finally get the chance to break free from Floyd's shadow. And Floyd? He would have the chance to remind the world who the real king is.
You know, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
It's a fight that would sell out arenas, break pay-per-view records, and settle one of boxing's biggest rivalries. And if Tank is really serious about going out with a bang, this is the fight to make. Gervonta Davis has everything he needs to be an all-time great. The skills, the power, the name. But right now, he's wasting his final years.
Tank Davis. Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition.
Yes,
He was doing that a lot.
and he gotta be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you gotta be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you gotta be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
Instead of fighting the biggest names, he's fighting guys he already beat years ago. Instead of locking in and staying disciplined, he's smoking during camp. Instead of showing the same hunger that made him a champion, he's talking about retirement. And it all goes back to one thing: Calvin Ford isn't there anymore. Maybe if Ford was still in his corner, things would be different. Maybe Tank would still have that fire, that discipline, that drive.
Hey, Tank, real talk. Will Calvin be with you on this fight?
Hey, you Tank? Huh?
Will Calvin be with you on this fight?
I don't know. We gotta see.
What do you think about the guy yelling in the back? Did that kind of get your juices flowing like you spoke in New York? Some of that extra motivation when someone's talking in the crowd?
Like how that bet was?
The 2 guys, like the bet, is all this stuff kind of added more?
No, I don't know. You know how people like...
Just
I don't know,
so.
the people that come with the talent, like, they always feel like they gotta be tough. And I'm all here for it. Anything else, guys?
Yeah, 1 second. Are you training any differently?
We don't fight as defense.
Are you training any differently from this fight versus other fights?
No, not really. Nothing changed.
But now, Tank is running the show, and no one is there to tell him when he's messing up. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.